Hello. I got dressed and immediately started sweating. I've been laying here in my towel, naked, and thinking about a lot. And I was thinking about like going live for it, but I didn't want to speak, so I didn't want to be live. Um, yeah, I enjoyed it. One thing though, the fact that I put on clothes to do a live, um, I was enjoying my nakedness. On that note, I do need to do laundry because there's just a pile of clothes on my bed now from changing. Um, I was thinking about that song, that Somebody I Used to Know song, and I was thinking about that song, that Somebody I Used to Know song, and I was thinking about the live that just got cut off, insofar as the like my Walmart trip. Um, and I think something interesting about my brain is when the guy said that when the guy on the radio said in the last episode something, right, um, I didn't automatically think about my last episode insofar as um, me speaking about wanting to talk about somebody that I used to know. I was thinking about the last episode we did together insofar as like me and the radio, with the music and everything. Um, when I was in the shower, I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, he may have meant my interpretation from last night was correct. Um, so, yes. I did put on clothes though because I'm going to turn on my computer and then I'm going to walk outside and show you that video while my live from yesterday downloads. And then I'm going to come back here and I want to talk about the concept of conservation. Yeah. But let me set up my computer and all that, and then we'll go from there. Oh, the keyboard's all the way over there. Whoa. This device is paused? What do you mean this device is paused? No internet. I have no internet? Got you. Okay. All right. Sweet. That's interesting. So we won't be downloading that, and we won't be. It's not that don't have internet. It's that this device is paused. They paused this device. They turned it off. Did my mother pause this device? Cool. Cool. Okay. Okay. Never mind then. I'm gonna go cook some food because I'm hungry. And stop. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Bring this down. No, 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 no. Okay, we'll put those two there. We'll close this out so nothing else refreshes. And then I'll just use these two on my hotspot until I die. Okay. I'll download them later. You know, it's so funny that there would be revving outside. What is the difference between my mom shutting off the internet and the revving outside? Can anybody explain it to me? Like, what is the difference? You know, I've been avoiding the Gorillaz album. I was going to listen to it on stream with you guys, and I think right now might be the perfect time to actually, as that album is just an anecdote on the 2 days thing that I keep talking about. So let's do that. last time I heard this album, actually, every time that I've heard this album, Hispanic people start popping up in front of me. So every time my family pisses me off, I'm just gonna listen to this album, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
beginnings. One more time from the top.
Yo, I go like a butterfly, give me any. I'ma let it slide, bet you I'ma like I'm in the sky. Look at how I wanna let the ideas jet up high like a new hot. Good to be the dope, only way I go is to treat it like it's gossiping. Yeah, watch this, yo, I go like no other guy, give me any. I'ma let it ride, bet you I'ma like I've been a vibe. I'ma just, yeah, check it. Yo, I can telescopic for profit. When I flow topic, the topic. Is it hip hop? Is it gothic? Can it fit into the corner pocket? Is it hovering above the surface? Is it pain where the megahertz is? Where the mash is? Where the church is? Are the last days where the earth is? It's a movie. Listen to me. They have given the permission to me to move like Mr. Halloumi. If I leave here, don't pursue me. Let me flow topic to topic. From the posh tip to the mosh pit to the ghost watch and the folks clock and the most popular optics. Spread it all around from the small town to the empire's gonna fall down. From the energy to burn the wall down. Or the mothership gon' fall down like Austin. The heat gon' be scorching. The beat gon' need voices. The sound downright awesome. But downtown like different than the sounds y'all like. Let me break it down for 'em like, hold on. Maybe I should just wait just a little bit. Forgetting bothers me.
well at night, and the palace of your mind will be bright.
Everything is slowing down, yet everything is faster.
Gorillas!
While everyone's consuming, I'll save you from yourself. Upon this world of fiction, my love I will bestow. And every launch into the future, happiness will grow. No
More bad news. So you can sleep well at night, and the palace of your mind will be bright. first time I fully listened to that album, ruined my sleep schedule. It's 8:37 right now at night, and I'm making breakfast. I stayed up all night. I did not sleep well at all that night. This album, while good, again, an interpretation of an interpretation of an interpretation of my interpretation of the world. I'm reviewing a review of my review, you know? At the same time, I'm very pissed off and send in the gorillas. At the same time, I'm very pissed off and send in the gorillas. Cool.
Oh yeah, Eddie, Ellery. Oh yeah, Eddie, Ellery. Oh yeah, Eddie, Ellery.
Like, I do worry about the repercussions of me doing this. Like, as I'm listening to it, I'm stressing, you know? Can you guys hear me? No?
You know the hardest thing is to say goodbye to someone you love. That is the hardest thing. And when the curtains rise and the party begins, do you love? You pray and sigh, wondering how you got to be out alive. You know the hardest thing is to say goodbye to someone you love. That's the hardest thing.
I was listening to this album while I was getting my stuff, you know, my vapes, my pens, and I said a few years ago that I didn't understand singing. I mean, whistling. And in this song, he whistles. And as I was going out of the dispensary, I put the song was on, and I was whistling with it. And as I started to whistle, a Hispanic guy went into the dispensary. This song is so catchy that I love it. I love it.
know the hardest thing is to say goodbye to someone you love. That's the hardest thing.
Have your face, you forgot for this job, they suspend the clock, another star. Get another chance to love.
I hear you now, I understand you have to take it tomorrow back. But what of the soul? That's the hardest thing.
I'm not your enemy, your legacy frightens me, will I keep it gold, or will it spoil, before I get the chance to go?
I don't know if I can take this anymore. So are you trying to break me? I don't know if I can stay on board. You know the hardest thing is to say goodbye to someone you love. That's the hardest thing.
I'm not your enemy, your legacy frightens me, will I keep it gold, or will it spoil, before I get the chance to go?
You know the hardest thing is to say goodbye to someone you love. That's the hardest thing. And I bet your enemy, your enemy, stand alone in everything you gave to someone you love. That's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing.
That song. That song is like an exposition on that thing I was talking about, insofar as like the feeling in the head, like like the two different voices of the song are essentially that, you know, the parts of yourself that feel, and then, you know, your brain, and is trying to like have a conversation, like both of them saying, I'm not your enemy, you know, like there are aspects of ourselves that we bring forth, and I think that's part of what it means to be able to live. Yeah.
Who am I? Are you happy with your housing? Are you climbing up the walls? Are you deafened by the hill?
I would be happier if my internet hadn't been shut off.
Are you pacified by passion? Are you armed to the teeth? Are you bubbling at the surface of what's cooking underneath? Are you dying for another
answer for what they call good grief. But there's a terrific chance there's nothing beyond what you believe.
Oh, don't you say that you think that I'm in glory. Oh, don't you say that you think I gotta give no glory. Running to the exit, refuse screen on my face, screaming, hope is behind, and I wanna get high.
I went into the liquor store and they took all my money. I stared into the mirror there and begged the merchant on me. Do you love your blessed Father, anointed by fear of death? Do you feel the lines creep on by as soft as baby's breath? Do you bet that truth will set you free, unshackled by the keys? Well, if I was you, I'd stay strapped in, cause all you got is me.
Oh, don't you say that you think that I'm in glory. Oh, don't you say that you think I gotta give no glory.
Saying that I can't, that my voice isn't being heard. And if you guys can't hear the music, then this sucks.
The promises we make, they clock us in the night, check us out the next day, time, but not forever. So the feeling of the day before was really much more than anyone could pray for. An empty dream machine without you, minds in shed, his minds of war.
So, I don't know if you guys heard, but it said right there, like, an empty dream machine without you. And why did you just... I'm just saying, what's the point? There's no audience!
It's dark and angels are present here for real, and silence now by this dread. I thought I got my life straight. I thought I changed it. But it seems I've been crawling lately. I've prayed, I've cried, don't let me fall. I'm a chasing man right now, I feel this pain. I feel this transition, but I don't know what to say. Release me now. Electric dream machine without you. Listening to Asha sing dumb, model dumb. We acquire honor from it, but a model come. A heart driven by the drum is what I borrow from. In the shadowy light of the night until tomorrow come. Protection from cloves, cinnamon, and cardamom. My chalice wasn't Masala, son, harder son. My brain chopper from little one to martyrdom. Gave the bug to the inspiration we had caught it from. The armor stay wrapped tight like a chrysalis. It's planets in the palm of my hand. Like it's a callus on the mountaintop of the wonderland. Like it was Alice. So every blood vessel expand. Forbidden talents doing tantrum downward. A gold tooth in the trash can. Was the beginning of me kinda taking my last stand. When I was Wimbledon, they tried to swing me the backhand. Part of the pendulum and do me like I'm a black man. That's black like spirits, black like Krishna, or black like a deity that's trapped like a prisoner. It's a rap like Chiba rolled up into the Rizzler. When you black like evil, be a black like Sizzler. I need you on my team. I need you on my team. The vision is distorted. I love you in my corner. Throwing up above you. I try to get my kicks out. Need you on my team. I need you by my side, girl. Need you on my team. Automatic reply. Love you in that color. I need you on my team, girl. Throwing up above you. I need you on my team, girl. Need you on my team. Vision is distorted. I need you on my team. I'm floating up above you. Empty dream machine without. Look up by the clouds, oh, 'cause I need you on my team. Love you in that color. Empty dream machine without. Automatic reply. Love you in that color. I need you on my team, girl. Need you on my team. Automatic reply. Empty dream machine without you. Yo no sé qué va a pasar mañana, cuando tienda la luz que me llama. Mami, mi futuro me reclama. Camino hacia la luz. I have nothing to lose. Dice, yeah, crucé la puerta y hoy me siento libre. Dejé el pasado y me fijé en lo simple. Solo dame 21 gramos para sentirme firme. Y yo te dejo mi legado antes de tiempo no me alcanza. No busco a la panza, menos falsas esperanzas. Te cansa, como cuando estabas en la panza y despierta. Toma la carta en el asunto para poder mirar la vida en diferentes puntos. Pregunto, ¿qué habrá en ese mundo que viene después del mundo? Lo bueno es que vamos todos juntos. Yo voy con mis valores, también florezco regando las flores. Me llevo los aromas y los colores, hago que el cielo se enamore. Y si las nubes lloran, que no lloren. Tengo a los árboles de profesores, me encanta sentir el viento. Subir la montaña sin aliento, al final lo que importa es el intento. Solo me acompaña mis hazañas, mi virtud y mis sentimientos para escribir la parte 2 del cuento. Yo no sé qué va a pasar mañana. Yo no sé. No tiene la luz que me llama. A mí mi futuro me reclama. Camina hacia la luz. I have nothing to lose. Camino hacia la luz, man. Camino hacia la luz, man.
It is hot, yeah, the mountainside till the mountain cry. Thank God the rainy day, the mountain stays on still. Don't lose yourself. If you don't stop now, then you're never gonna be done living under your gilded sun. On a mountain. On the mountain, it is hot, yeah, the mountainside till the mountain cry. Thank God the rainy day, the mountain stays on still. Don't lose yourself. If you don't stop now, then you're never gonna be done living under your gilded sun. If you don't stop now, then you're never gonna be done living under your gilded sun.
I like that one. Just from the perspective of an audience, if there is an audience that can hear me, I think that was a message to both of us insofar as listening to music and the Gilded Sun. No? Is my interpretation wrong? Like that song, like the intro of it, like did sound like it was like my children, you know? Like I was listening to it from the perspective of someone watching this, you know? All right. I think that's good. Let's go back to
You meters that bang and killers teachers piss swang and still I reach you. Y'all ain't ready for death until I show the whole breath until you blow the one set my niggas throw up. How many times I gotta prove you're not to test me? This ooze can't be deadly slugs move through your chest piece. It's all reality, beefing with your block, got you creeping with your Glock, now you sleeping in a box. No one can convince the invincible to be sensible. Bits in the principle, my pistol won't miss you all. Why shouldn't I diss you, dog? I'm Leatherface. This E&J made me say your DNA's genetic waste. A medic case that'll detonate. Dirty Harry. A pathetic taste of shrew head that murder fairies. A recovering heroin addict looking down the barrel of my parents' attic. Got this shotgun just swearing at it. My triggers have turned a pump into a Uzi with chumps. Do not move me, y'all jump inside movies. Y'all scary dudes that hide behind your niggas can fight inside a squiller and die beneath a river. My urban strikes are not on this fucking alright, come on, let's go. Let go, ya, entro rompiendo la puerta, acá no tenemos miedo, le estamos pegando la vuelta. Paso portales que matan mortales, con tales que el mundo revienta. Tiki tienda la placa tectónica, suena la armónica, viene la cuenta. Te reúno, te saca la venda pa' que viaje la realidad no está en venta. Sigo buscando el final del túnel, busco esa luz que al final nos une. Solo los buenos son los que suben, las armas levitando como el volumen. Solo uno más en el cardumen, busco la paz todos los lunes. Soy de los que asumen las sus mentiras, de los que respiran cuando no hay perfume.
Now are you picking this up? Great. I am very open. I've no implication here. Have fun. I thought I was alone.
I still don't know anything, so.
Okay, so stop.
Open the door. Can you hear the drum? There's panic on the mountain, cause the new god's come. He doesn't recognize himself
For what he's done. I'm a terrible person.
If you don't embrace him, then it's time to run. If you don't believe in him, open the door and let me in. I've been out in the chat rooms waiting for the end to begin. Maybe I'm a young man with a broken wing. Maybe I'm just searching for a voice within me. Hope you can hear me calling. Open the door.
Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Open the door. Raise the alarm.
As I said, I think there's like an exit ramp somewhere in the middle of it. And I think this might be it, open the door, close it, like that's it, you're done, you're finished. Which I kind of want to listen to the rest of it, if I'm being honest. There is something though. But like, let's say this album is like a loop, like a mountain. Your mood is like all the way up here. By the end of the album, you will feel alone. Like you will feel, at least for me, like there's this one song where by the end of it, like in my headspace, like I see this like group and I'm just like sitting like right here. And I think it's like one of the last songs in there. It's a good album. I think I'm gonna finish listening to it. I just needed to put that out there. But I think maybe like the delirium is like part of like the thing, like it catches you, like you don't know whether you should stay or you should go. And it goes back into that whole thing I was talking about yesterday insofar as the gambler, the very end of it is saying, there's enough time for counting when there'll be time for counting when the game ends or something like that. it's one of those things, you know, like you leave a situation and then like you're just isolated. That's why I stay. That's why I, like, regardless of all the stuff that I go through, I'm just like, I have a right to be here, you know? Because if not, then who? I remember years ago, I had this one Hispanic guy come into my store, and my dad's Hispanic, so I always had like a soft spot, and the way that he looked, just like how he interacted with the world, just apologetic for his like existence, really upset me. And yeah, you know, like you deserve, like you have, like you're a person. You should be able to take up space. You should be able to, you know, stay in these places even if, you know, you're being attacked and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Unstable connection. Awesome. Okay. Hello. Okay. Hello.
Fires on the mountain and the full moon's come. If you're sitting in the darkness with your nose gone, it's time you understood you gotta get up and run. I hope that you can hear me calling.
This is a big burrito.
Zilla.
Fresh, top down on your radio. DA in the place you so fresh. Suleiman in the place you know. Make them all the place you go. Ship from Damascus, lean on point. The fantasy is real, feel free, enjoy. New brand news in the old school voice. Hush, I leave the time to make noise. Get and navigate the waves in the dark, no map. Stars in the heavens and the breeze on my back. Hallelujah, holla, Fodo, Yalla, Turkish coffee, Starbucks, get on. Get and navigate the waves in the dark, no map. Stars in the heavens and the breeze on my back. Know where I'm headed and I'll be where I'm at. That's the way it is and it's like new arrivals, fresh arrivals, new arrivals, fresh arrivals, new arrivals, fresh arrivals, new arrivals, fresh arrivals. New ship from Damascus, lean more point. The fantasy is real, feel free, enjoy. New brand news in a soulful voice. Hush, I beat the time to make noise. Fuddle, yalla, hallelujah, holla. Turkish coffee, Starbucks, Shikoni. Navigate the waves in the dark, no map. Stars in the heavens and the breeze on my back. Big ship from Damascus, point Nemo. Inspiration, movement, hysteria, we go. Yes, super fresh as I'm known to be. See a real cool, bullet on overheat. Fresh. They say hallelujah, holla, yalla, yalla. Turkish coffee, Starbucks, warning. Singing, navigate the waves in the light of the black. Stars in the heavens and the breeze on my back. Say hallelujah, holla, yalla, yalla. Turkish coffee, Starbucks, Shikoni. Know where I'm headed and I be where I be. They got it how they got it, but not like me. Arrivals, fresh arrivals, new arrivals, fresh arrivals, new arrivals, fresh arrivals, new arrivals, fresh arrivals. DA in the place you so, Dante in the place you so, Suleiman in the place you know. Make them all be where you go. Top down on your radio. DA in the place you so, Dante in the place you go, Suleiman in the place you know.
These last two songs with the guy singing in Urdu, I think. I keep thinking of The Love Guru. It came out when I was in high school or middle school, and I've been like wondering what that movie was about. I'm not gonna watch it, but I've been thinking about that movie a lot. Also, the last song, kind of like an exposition on my purpleness, something like that. Oi. I present to you the dude. Is that good? It's delicious.
If God is love, the distant asteroid hurtling towards us, out of the void, the golden hordes living a fever dream are oblivious to the truth of the shadowy light. Shadowy light, shadowy light, shadowy
चल मेरे माझी गहरा है पानी मुझे जाना उस पार जहाँ सुख हो ना दुख हो जहाँ जय हो ना हार हो जहाँ पे मिल जाए सच्चा दिल से प्यार जहाँ पे मिल जाए सच्चा दिल से प्यार
If it's God you trust, what will they promise you when your voice is lost and replaced by the cold machines of madman and fever dreams, oblivious to the truth of the shadowy light, the shadowy light, shadowy light, shadowy
I shed my skin. The end of the beginning. Smile, smile, smile. Accepting and forgiving. Living the end of the beginning. Shed my skin. The end of the beginning.
a very pretty song. Kills me every time. Stop. Like, there's so many different iterations of shadowy light, you know? We have prejudice in the beginning, and then we have roboticism, and then we have the feeling, and then back to roboticism, and then the crying of the feeling. And I want to talk about conservation. Like the last live that I did, this guy named the conservative joined, and it just made me think, like, outside of the negative connotations of the word conservative, like the word that it's derived from is conservation, you know? And when we talk about like protecting the earth and all of that, it's conservation. So what does it mean to be conservative? What does it mean to be progressive? What does it mean to be eating nature? Like, if you were to be the protector of this world, how would you go about that, you know? All right, back to it.
don't know when it feels like this. No, I don't know anything that feels like this. No, I don't know anything. Feels like this There are stars far away that you might reach somehow. There are scars that'll never heal, so why pretend they gone away? Sweet prince, don't be sad. You were never meant to be here.
The train started blaring during that part of the song. It's the scars. It's the scars. It's the. Yeah. Like the last song, it says, "I don't know anything that feels like this kiss," you know? And I think that's a point in and of itself. I don't want to explain that further than that. Yeah.
You hold in your hand where this mighty blow will set you on your pattern up into the next line. Found myself by your bedside, looking out across the void. I was trying to say I love you,
That song is called Sweet Prince. As I was listening to that song, as I was listening to that song, I was staring at Stitch, and I was looking at the ice cream. You know how it's like held there. Oh, you can't see. Like I was looking at the claws and how like they're like the ice cream is like held by the claws, and then the song went something along the lines of "I'm trying to tell you I love you." And then I realized that I was staring at ice cream as that was being said, and I was like, "Yeah, fair. That's fair." Um,
I gave you love to fill, oh glory. I gave you dreams, you wrote the story. I gave you white sounds to reach the sun. I gave you atoms, you built a bomb. Now there is nothing, and I have gone. No more mountain, no more song, no more presents up into space. Only screens left to see your face.
Yeah, I got the intel through the inkwell. You do well when you think well, and people more likely to try to give you hell when you bring hell. It ain't got to begin well, but it's all well if it end well. And end well, a man still gotta mean well and intend well, even in hell. You were dating misery's friend of a friend, girl. The guard fell, your light broke through the hard shell of an incel, trapped inside of a statue. Scratch vinyl in the back room, accumulating in a vacuum, and ruminating in the bathroom. Just an illustration in a tattoo. Blood moon, blue black moon. Even if they let me into heaven, I would probably just move back soon. That Dracula Nosferatu, ooh la la Sassoon. Lay Miss Rob, one little nod at you and I got you. Type shit to lay a clap track to. I can't say it ain't factual. The master remain natural should be the answer when they ask you my advantage. The paradise you were handed like a paradise, and I'm living with uninhibited, unlimited terabytes of.
I gave you make you white sound. You weaponized. I gave you guns. You closed your eyes in paradise. In
It happens. It happens. I would much rather think of nature and being here by myself. Well, I'd rather not be by myself, but I'd much rather listen to that first song or just that, and like that like, is it a clarinet? I think. I'd much rather listen to that than think about the concept of me giving people blue skies and them closing their eyes and what that would entail in the future. Also, I think the word magnum opus has lost all meaning, for me at least. It seems like every year I'm doing something new. This album, I was thinking, this is the worst album I've ever heard. I hate it, you know, and I'm like, it's beautiful, you know, it's a great journey to go on. And I was like, would I consider this my magnum opus? And then I'm like, would I consider what I did in 2024 my magnum opus? Like so many things, like it's just kind of lost all meaning, I guess. All right. What is my microphone being used by? What do you mean my viewers can't hear me? Can you guys hear me? Anybody? All right, I'm gonna end this and I'm gonna check and then I'll be back.